Well, I'm joined now by the CEO of Airbus Group, Airbus, the whole thing, and then Alan Belmer, President and CEO of Bombardier. Well, surprised seeing you both here today. Tom, you first. What's this all about?
Well, this is about teaming of two great aircraft manufacturers, bringing two great aircraft families together. And as you can see here, if you look at the two, they almost look like twins, right? Or a little larger brother, a smaller sister, or something like that. As a matter of fact, the C-Series fits very, very well with our 320 family. And it's a world-class aircraft, and what we know now is that it's not only certified, customers love it. I mean, those who fly it already, so it's a perfect teaming. This is why we've done it, and we think it's good news for airlines, customers that are already potential customers, shareholders on both sides. That's why we call it a win-win.
We'll talk about synergies in a second, but basically, what's the market potential for this?
Well, the market potential, I mean, we have various estimates, but let's say around 6,000 aircraft, I think, in that category, 100 to 150 seats. He's the expert, really, for that category. So, and with a superior aircraft like that, I think there is nothing that matches this one right now in the market. We should be able to catch 50% of it.
And made in America?
Made in Canada, and for the US airlines, we intend to make it also in America, because America is the single largest market.
One of the big issues was, one of the big issues, of course, is tariffs being imposed on foreign-made aircraft. This kind of resolves that issue, right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, the assembly in the US can resolve the issue because then it becomes a domestic product, and therefore a domestic product would not have the import tariff applied to this. So yes, I mean, that is one way to address that. Having said this, we are still fighting this Boeing petition because we believe it is unfair, unjustified, and we will continue to proceed, with our defense battle on that.
How do you think they're going to take this?
Well, I think that today's a great day. I mean, it's a great strategic move. I mean, the product fit is great, as Tom said, very complementary with the 320 family. It's a big market. It's the best aircraft in its class. I mean, it's the latest, newest innovative technology in the 100 to 150 seat class. So there's no other aircraft like that. So when you combine this with the Airbus scale, reach, capability, I mean, it will unleash the full value of the aircraft. Therefore, I think that it will become a significant competitor in the marketplace.
A year ago, would you, both of you, have thought this deal would have been possible? What was it that made it work? Or you reach together?
Well, look, I would say everything has its time. We talked some 2-3 years ago, and at that point it was not the right time, so we decided to stop the discussions at that point. Then Alain came on board. The aircraft got certified. As I said, we got very positive customer reactions, and so this was a perfect timing. All the stars are aligned, and as we said, it's a win for Canada and the employment there. It's a win for the UK, Ireland. It's a win for the US because we're going to invest additional money and we'll have additional employment in the US when we co-locate another FAL in Alabama next to our FAL in Mobile. And I think it's a win for China as well because Chinese content is very high. And since we have a clear prospect now that we will sell thousands of these aircraft, I think this is why we say it's a win for everybody.
My last question, where do things go? Tell me the timeline from here now.
Well, now we're getting into the approval process, so we're going through the antitrust process. It can range from 6 to 12 months. So that's what we're going to be doing next. And obviously, we need to manage the business on our own in the meantime. I mean, there's no gun jumping, so we have to be respectful of each other's businesses. So that's where we're heading. So, but we feel very good because I mean, there's no product overlap on this. I mean, like I said, it's very complementary. It's a great strategic fit. So the product portfolio is going to be amazing. Customers, the feedback we're getting from customers is super positive. I mean, just within the past few hours, Tom has been getting call, I've been getting call. I mean, and they're really welcoming this because again, I mean, it's a great aircraft, but now you have like the scale of Airbus, behind this. You have like their great sales and marketing network. I mean, their supply chain expertise. I mean, the aftermarket support that Airbus bring to the product. I mean, you really unleash the full value of the investment. So when you look at this for the approval process, customer feedback, customer reaction, very critical, and so far it's very positive.
It's very bad news for Boeing too.
Well, I don't know. I mean, as far as I know, they are not competing in the C series space, so never really fully understood the attack on Bombardier. It's for them to decide, but I think it's good news for America. It's good news for Canada and for all involved, the hundreds and thousands of suppliers and employees who've been hard working on the C series and who now get reinforced by those things that Airbus can bring to the table, and Alain just alluded to that.
Oh yeah, we see it. Exactly.
And you have the older,
Yeah.
almost looks like the DC-3 era.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a very nice layout.
Yeah.
very nice. You're right, though. It is like,
Same nose over
same nose as the 3.
You were at Pratt at that
was
time.
at Pratt, exactly.
Yeah, it's only detection here.
There's only detection, there's no extinguisher. But you don't have brake fans. No brake fans.
Okay. Thanks. I need a glass of champagne now.
Yeah,
God damn it.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeehaw. Yeah. Yeah. Can we invite the team?
Come on in, guys.